Assalamu alaikum students. I hope that you all are doing well and are safe and sound at your homes, and I hope that you all are completing your assigned tasks too. So as you people know that, and it is also mentioned on the top left corner of the board, that today is 29th of August 2025 and the day is Friday. So in this class we are going to proceed along with the same unit which we were covering in the previous two lessons, that is unit number 7, named as danger, and it is further explained as the danger of forest fires. We have discussed that what kind of the dangers, what kind of the risks that people and environment and like we as human being, animal and other plants have to face just because of the forest fires, and of all of the human activities that are responsible for forest fires. We also discuss about that risks, and then we have done the rephrasing and reading of that unit, in which we have discussed the importance of the forest. Then we have discussed why forest fire happen, what are the causes, what are the effects. Then we have discussed what are the importance of the forest in case of flood, as it is a very very ongoing situation these days. Some people are facing it and some people are going through it. And then you might have heard about the importance of trees in these kind of scenarios when flood comes, and then it destroys the land. So forests are helpful in that case too. We will do a quick revision to that purpose too, to that assignment too. But before moving towards the main topic, I will tell you that today we are going to move along with the sentence construction, because in the previous lesson we have done the synonyms, or you can say the English meanings of the words that I assigned you, and that were the difficult ones from the dictionary, from your book, and I asked you all to find out the meaning of those words from your respective dictionaries and to note them down in your notebooks. Also, I have mentioned the meanings that I found out in my dictionary on the board, so that if you people are finding difficulty in finding anything or any meaning, you people can further learn or tally it from the board and understand it or able to pronounce that. So in this unit named as danger forest fires, we have discussed the importance of the forest, as they provide food, shelter, medicine, raw materials, and lives to many other people and animals and plants. It is a source of oxygen, that the basic requirement for our lives, and it also provides the food, medicine, shelter to all other animals and the plants that grow underneath that tree and then that grow over that tree, and also for the animals or the birds who live over that tree. And then we discussed about what are the causes of the forest fires. These were the 5 to 6 causes that were mentioned in your books, were the deliberate cause, unknown cause, cigarette butts, or we can say cigarette ends, and then human activities. Then visitors also do barbecues at hilly areas or those areas where the forests are, and the forest fire can happen, and all these scenarios. And we also discussed that children initiate forest fires, and just because they have fun while watching the fire or flame to burn. That was very pathetic and very I guess disgusting, but it happens in our world. We also discussed it with the help of a pie chart that shows that the forest fires, the amount of the forest fires, the causes in the previous 1 year in Pakistan. So that was it for the chapter. And then we also discussed about the flood, the importance of the trees in case of flood. As we know that when the flood comes, then the soil becomes eroded, the material or the raw material on the upper surface of the earth and the minerals run away, wash away with the water that flood comes up with. And then if we have trees and if we plant trees in the way then where water is flowing, then the trees are able, or we can say they're capable of stopping the flood at some spaces for some time, or you can say decreasing the pressure of the water or the flow of the water. And in this way the minerals and the raw materials or the particles that are important for the soil, for the growth of the soil and for making it fertilized one, do not wash away in the case when water is flowing away. Got it? And then we also discussed when a forest can recover. So a forest can recover in a case it takes 70 to 100 years for a tree to grow, and if you plant 10 or 100 trees in an area, it will further take 70 to 100 years for it to become a tree and become useful for us. So in this scenario we have to plant more and more trees, whether it will become a plant, whether it will become a seedling, or whether it will become a tree in the future world, but we have to plant them in order to protect ourselves and our upcoming generations. So the meanings we have discussed were, the first one was shelter, and it means was refuge. Then second one was raw material. I told you ये खाम माल होते हैं, and it means resources, or we can say supplies. Destroys, ruins. Then we discussed deliberately, जानबूझकर, in the context intentionally, purposely. And then loggers, I told you loggers are the one who used to cut wood, and the loggers are the woodcutters. And then illegal means something that is not allowed, that is prohibited in a certain area, or prohibited, a task or act that is prohibited, and it means unlawful, that is illegal by the right of the country, or we can say by the law of the country. And if we are Islamic country, we have to follow the Sharia law too, by following side by side, following the rule of our country side by side. Then the next word was dumps, and it was like I told you about, it was dumps. The meaning of dumps was disposes mean किसी चीज़ को discard कर देना, a thing that needs to be discarded, and the area, or you can say the heap of the discarded trash or rubbish or garbage is called as the dumps, illegal dumps. Sparks means shola, भड़कता हुआ, and then it means ignites. शोला जिस तरह flame up, when you lit up the lighter, you can see then a spark ignites, and then it will initiate a fire. So this is the similar case with the ignition of a fire with the help of a spark. Then the third last word was worryingly, and worryingly means alarming, परेशान कुन. Then the second last word was soil erosion. I told you about मिट्टी ज़मीन की ज़रख़ेज़ी कम हो जाना, that means degradation of the land, and then you can say the loss of soil or loss of minerals from the soil, from the upper layer of the soil, because it washes away when flood comes. And the last word was soak means just kar lena, absorb. Okay, now we will move towards the today's lesson, and it will be about the sentence construction. I am writing the words on the boards of which you all are supposed to make sentences of. So let's move on. First, you all have to mention the date and then the day, not the way I have mentioned. You all are supposed to mention the day on the top left corner and the day on the top right corner, then classwork in the middle, and then unit number 7, danger / forest fires, and then you all are supposed to write the topic as write sentences, not word sentences. Let's move on. Write sentences. So this is the topic we are about to consider today, and we are about to talk about today. All you have to do is draw a line not in the middle, but on the moving towards the left side of the page, and then write words and sentence over this side. I hope that all of you people remember that rule, that you all have to skip 2 lines for one word. You all have to write one word and then you have to skip 2 lines, so that you can make a sentence that if it is going on 2 lines, if it is going to the second line or not, you all have to leave 2 lines, whether it's 1 line or the 2 line. Okay, that's the rule. And you all have to remember that you all have to draw a margin line over the red line that is already being drawn on your textbooks page. Got it? Let's move on towards the first word. Okay, so sorry for the inconvenience. The first word we are going to discuss is shelter. Shelter means panah. Repeat the word shelter 3 times after me. Shelter means okay, you're not supposed to write the Urdu meanings. आपने Urdu meanings नहीं लिखने. I'm just writing them just because you people can understand कि इसका क्या मतलब है. Okay? So shelter means panah. Okay, then make a sentence of the word shelter. What do you think what shelter is? We have read the word shelter as trees provide shelter to animals, to plants, and also to humans. So what is the sentence that you people think can be made of the word shelter? Shelter means panah. So I made a sentence as trees provide shelter to humans. animals and plants. Got it? Then we will discuss destroys. The word next is destroys. Repeat 3 times. Destroys, destroys, destroys. Great. Good job. Now move towards destroys. What does destroys mean? Anybody? Who will tell me what does destroys mean? Destroys mean tabah. Something that is already being destructed and something that is being destroyed. तबाही या फिर आप क्या कहेंगे इसको? तबाहकारियाँ. So what do you think the sentence of destroys can be? Who will make the sentence of the word destroys? Okay, let's think of it. Where we have heard the word destroys? Who will tell me? Destroys का word हमने रीडिंग करते वक्त चैप्टर में कहाँ पढ़ा था? Okay, forest fire destroys people's homes, or you can say forest fire destroys our environment. Got it? That was very easy. It was a piece of cake. Got it? So piece of cake means it was very easy. It was very easy to learn. Got it? Okay. So destroys mean forest fires destroys our environment. Forest provides us shelter, and then forests provide us shelter, or you can write trees provide us shelters. Got it? And then next is forest fires destroy our environment. Got it? I hope that you people are understanding. You all have to make the sentences of your own. You do not need to copy them and then the full stop at the end of every sentence. So yeah, these are the 2 words, and then move on towards loggers. So what loggers are? What I told you, loggers किसे कहते हैं? आप ये कह सकते हैं कि loggers क्या हैं? लकड़हारा या फिर लकड़ियाँ काटने वाले. Got it? So we have read that loggers deliberately cut the land in order to clean it, cut the forest in order to clean the land. So loggers start fires to clear paths through the forest. Loggers are the ones. Loggers also, set forest fires. This can be the sentence of the loggers. Loggers set forest fires. Got it? Loggers क्या करते हैं? फॉरेस्ट फायर्स को इनिशिएट करते हैं. लकड़ियाँ काटने वाले भी क्या करते हैं? फॉरेस्ट फायर्स को इनिशिएट करते हैं ताकि उनकी क्या हो सके, लैंड क्लीन हो जाए और उनको लकड़ी मिल जाए. देन द नेक्स्ट वर्ड इज इलीगल. इलीगल मीन्स गैर कानूनी. So anything that is prohibited or that is not allowed by our government, by the rules of our country, city, that is considered as illegal. So what do you think the sentence of illegal can be? I made the sentence of illegals is do not throw garbage at illegal dumps. Do not throw garbage at illegal dumps. Got it? So we should not throw garbage over the areas that are illegal. Got it? जो कि गैर कानूनी है, जो कि मना किए गए हैं. And then the next word is, it can be soil erosion. Okay, its Urdu meaning is quite long, so I'm not writing it on the board. Urdu meaning मैंने आपको बताया था कि मिट्टी की पहली तह का बह जाना, जिसके अंदर सारे मिनरल्स होते हैं, दैट वॉश अवे. सो सोइल इरोजन इन इंग्लिश मीन वी हैव डन इट एज डिग्रेडेशन और वी कैन से द लॉस. सो द सेंटेंस ऑफ सोइल इरोजन कैन बी flood are the source of soil erosion. Got it? Floods are the सोइल इरोजन. ठीक है, सैलाब मिट्टी की जरखेज़ी यानी कि सोइल इरोजन का रीज़न हो सकते हैं. ओके, सो these are total 5 sentences that we have covered yet, and now we are moving towards the next word, that is who will tell me? Deliberately. जानबूझकर. ओके, children start fire deliberately. Got it? बच्चे क्या करते हैं? जानबूझकर आग लगाते हैं in order to have fun for that thing. So the last word we are going to discuss is soak, and the soak means jazb karna. Soak means क्या मतलब हुआ soak का? What does soak means? जज़्ब कर लेना. The water is being absorbed. So, what do you think can be the sentence of soak? You can say the sponge soaked the water. The sponge soaks the water. स्पंज ने क्या किया? पानी को अपने अंदर जज़्ब कर लिया. So that's it. These are the meanings that we are about to discuss in today's class, and they are 6 in number. And I hope that already you people have got to know what we were discussing about. That's it for today's class. I hope this was about the word sentence session. I hope that you people have understood what I have taught you, and if there is any confusion, you can learn, or you can tally them from the video by learning, or you can see having a look at the Urdu meanings. So if you will be feeling easy in order to make sentence, okay, while you are making the sentences. And I urge you all that you have to make on your own. I gave you only the sample of these sentences so that you can understand that these are the ones that can be taken as an idea and can be made out of them. Now all of you have to make on your sentences on your own. Got it? So that's it for today's lesson. Take care of yourselves. Till then we meet in our next lesson. Okay, Allah Hafiz.